All right, you see a lot of kids nowadays, once they graduate or finish tertiary institutions and once they get their certificate, they are still roaming around in the street or they are still in the homes with their parents. They don't even look further to create extra opportunity for themselves or think beyond or think think differently, think more abundantly. They have developed this scarce mindset or scarce mentality so that now you see them staying around in the streets and they have their own reasons why they go around in the streets or why they stay at home. And I believe the most the most important factor or the most conflicting factor that is affecting them right now, it's because they have developed during the years of their growing up and years of their education. They have been taught in a way that they only have to look for very limited possibilities. That is, the world will be projecting up on them. So, like when you go to school, mostly in the school, the teachers always tell us that there's a lot of competition out there. The world is not safe for you, and opportunities are very rare. You have to work hard to get to the become the successful person. And they build up in a way that we develop a scarce mindset. Things they show us in a picture form where we see that there's a limited amount of opportunities or limited privileges, limited chances. Once you fail, you are fail. You are a failure. Your community will won't tolerate you. Look at the examples, the ones now going around the street, the ones ahead of you. And our mindset were trained, our mindset were taught in a way that we don't focus on the plentiful or the resourcefulness. We don't become the resourceful person in our life. We only focus on the limited amount of things. So that's how we focus. That's how we frame our understanding. That's how we frame our vision, our dream, our aim. So no wonder why once you see a lot of Papua New Guineans, especially people in a developing country, we're still going around this limited mindset, scarce mindset where it's been installed to us. It's been taught by someone that came before us, that passed on this belief to our grandparents through the church system, through the Christianity or what do we call this religion system, and through the educational system, the government system. We've been taught in the ways where we must see only one particular part of life and not the rest. And that's, I believe, one of the major reasons that has kept most of our young and our elders too. They don't really diverse themselves, look into different perspective of life, and become more productive because their mindset are confined. And the only way we can, even the government system is really boosting and it's promoting the scarce mindset, where you see a lot of free handouts, free giveaway. That's scarcity. Like you have to you don't have any other option. The politicians and the people now who are surviving the politics, in their mindset they don't have any 10 option or 2 or 3 or 4 5 options. They only one option. They have only one option, and that option is to get into the power, and they become that wealthy person, or they gain that fame, or they become successful in whatever ways they think they can. So it's the only option for them. If they don't get into the power, or they don't really possess any politically appointed, if they are not politically appointed or they don't involve in politics, then you can see, you can tell from that person, those people, you can see clearly that they are useless. They become useless. They are aimless. They become like they don't have any option. They go back to the zero. They start over again. They become those street people again, and they don't have any visions. They cannot prosper any further. So politics is one of the things that is currently projecting this. I don't recommend this political thing. I don't believe in politics. I don't like the way the politics been manipulated and transferred through the system, and now we are adopting this kind of mentality. Our young people, they should stay away from politics because I don't see any benefit in the politics. Yes, through politics we can manipulate and change the system around, but I believe that if you can look at the politics in different perspective, if you can see politics differently in a more resourceful sort of mindset, more abundance mindset where how you can manipulate politics in 5, 6, or 10 ways, different ways to uh, become more productive, then that should be something we should have considered. But otherwise, to get involved in those old type of system where we see things that through politics we become successful, and through politics we bring changes and we develop place, we develop our village, and through politics we can do something, then that's the wrong mindset altogether. I don't think that through politics we can do everything to satisfy our problem, or to fix our problem, or even to fix this country, or whatever it may be. You think you can go through politics and solve it? I don't think that's the only possible option. Uh, you can become successful from different perspective, different aspect of life, different opportunities. You can go through that, and you can become successful. So my major concern today is we as Papua New Guinean, the young people, we have to look at things at a different perspective. Like they need a different focus. Once you see that the young people going around the street or they are unemployed, they need a different perspective, different way of viewing the opportunities, different understanding, different concept altogether from the normal, the norm, the way we see it. Normally we see things. We need different approach to create solution to existing problem. We cannot go through the old system where, like, our parents never had this privilege to run a business, and we get advice from a person who doesn't own a business and who doesn't run a business to give us such advice to become a businessman, to advise us to go and buy a truck, or to do this and that. We should not approach such mentality. We should go and consult a very successful business person to give us this advice. And so as to the other options in life, we should consult anybody or somebody else apart from our area or our domain. So especially we can go online, we can read books, we can listen to other people's successful people's uh, talks, and we can gain new ideas, new perspectives from there, and we can apply them in our life, and we can become successful. We can become more independent and more resourceful to ourselves. And so the reason why I see a lot of people staying in the house, they are not become successful. They're waiting for opportunities. It's because we've been trained to be limited. We've been trained to focus on very limited things, limited options. That's why it's not our fault, but it's the system that has taught us. So we have the courage, and we still have we must have the courage, and we still have this privilege, and we still have the chance to change things around. And this challenge goes to every one of us. If you can see that there's opportunity, there's option, that we can educate, or we can employ our young youths, and we can introduce them to the different system to solve their own problem, then we can also do so. And I'm looking forward to do that. And I'm hoping that I'll get on. Once I do my own research, and once I become successful at my own ways, I'll try to educate people on that particular path that I see and how I become successful. I'm so thankful. Thanks for watching, and hope you are a very blessed day. Week by from now, we catch later.